Hi, this is Lucky Smith. Today is April 21st of 2012. I am here behind the Comedy Store, on the side of the Comedy Store, interviewing.
In the vicinity of the Comedy Store. We're like in the aura. If it was a planet, it would suck us in. It's gravitational pull.
Yes, there's a lot of paparazzi outside. Today is their 40th anniversary, so...
My name is Robin Williams.
And...
I'm Adam Sandler. Tim Chizmar.
Hi, Tim. And I understand, like...
Two of those three might not be correct.
So, Tim, how long have you been doing comedy for?
Like a week. I bought a book, and it seemed like a good way to make money.
So, is that it? So, what book is it? I mean...
It's called the Bible. It's hilarious. I'm up to Revelations. No, I've been doing stand-up for about 7 years professionally. I did radio before that. I worked in professional wrestling. I sold a screenplay when I got out here.
Wait, you worked in radio?
Uh-huh.
Where? What radio station? Where?
WFSE, Northwestern Pennsylvania, between Cleveland, Ohio, Buffalo, and what's the one I forgot? Pittsburgh.
Was it talk radio or was it?
Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of talk. A lot of talk radio, yeah.
Politics or?
A little bit, sometimes. Around the 2004 election, we got involved pretty heavily into politics. I worked my way up to general manager of the radio station, so I was in charge. I hired my friends and fired the people I didn't like, so it was pretty much my little radio station.
So what made you go from radio station and comedy?
Well, I had an idea for a screenplay. Me and some friends wrote it. We came to Hollywood, we optioned it, and like all the wannabe newbies, we were like, woohoo! We're gonna be rich! That's the end of the day! Now we're big, giant Hollywood superstars. It doesn't work like that. So, we sold it, it never got made. The partnership kind of fell apart. They kind of did their own thing. One guy, his dad wasn't supportive of him going into entertainment, and it broke his heart, so he went and got a corporate job to make daddy proud. Another guy got 2 girls pregnant and left, running away from child support.
So, 2 girls pregnant at once?
Yeah, he's
God.
an overachiever. So I was the only one who stuck it out, and I was kind of sick of partnerships failing because I had done pro wrestling for 4 years with a partner, and then that kind of dissolved.
Pro wrestling, how did that work?
I started a developmental territory in the for the WWE and all those. There are some people who wrestle on Monday night that went through my territory.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What wrestling name or what? I mean,
we first we worked with the NWA, NWA Tri-State in West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio. Then we branched off and got our own, which was called Mad Mar Entertainment. It was a combination of my last name and my partner's last name.
Yeah.
Then I started Erie Professional Wrestling on Cat TV the last year or so before I left. So
wow. So you went from you've done wrestling, you wrote a screenplay, you were on radio, you're a general manager, you quit radio, came to Hollywood. You said another job before that too.
Oh, I've done all kinds of stuff, but I know you were kind of tickled about the Nudist thing.
Yeah. Well, all right.
But yeah, so I got into stand-up. I got into picture me naked, but I got into stand-up so I could do something by myself. I was sick of partnerships that dissolve. What I enjoy about stand-up is it's me and a microphone. If I'm funny, it's because I'm funny. If I suck, it's because I suck. But at least I take ownership. It's all me, you know?
Is that why you just decided not to, you're trying to get away from a career working with a team? Is it just you want to be able to be fall down alone, stand up alone?
I want it to be my baby. I mean, I've done 3 TV pilots. I didn't get picked up. I shot 6 episodes for a TV show that didn't air. Now they're on DVD. So I've been putting together these projects, and at least I get paid. I mean, I get paid. I'm working at it, and something's gonna hit. I'm working on a horror film right now with the comedian you just interviewed. He's gonna be my editor on the project. So. All
right, what is the horror film about? And yes, I do want to talk about the nudist thing too. Well, first the nudist thing.
Is it because you're itching to get naked? Is that where this interview is going?
No, it's just like
awkward, and it's making me uncomfortable. I just want to let you know. I don't mean to be objectified like this. You can't look at me like a piece of meat.
I objectify you.
Oh, baby, you'll objectify me later.
So
that was my boyfriend, John.
So what
I love penis.
So the Hollywood Improv, what do you guys do there? Do you guys actually all stand up naked and give your comedy?
Well, I have done stand-up comedy shows at nudist resorts where the audience is naked and the comedians are naked. So from there...
How did you get involved with that?
Well, I'm a nudist. Let's start with that. When I was
You're a nudist?
Yeah. When I was in college, I used to model naked for art classes. And then when I moved out here 7 years ago, one of the first things I did was wear the nudist resorts. So I started going to nudie resorts. I went to nudist beaches. You're getting this like shocked look over your eyes.
Oh,
like,
sorry. I'm just like, what?
I'm a card-carrying nudist. Like, it's not just like a joke.
There's a card? You guys have a card?
Of course, so that you know we're not perverts.
Let's take a picture of the card.
I just want to reinforce the fact that it is him. I keep my clothes on at all costs.
He was at a nudist resort and did get naked, so besmirch his memory.
All right.
Oh, how could I ever forget it? I'm a member of the Naturist Society.
Let's take out your let's take out like identifying numbers.
Then that's okay.
Yeah.
You get my name though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a member of the Naturist Society, and I'm a member of ANR, the American Association for Nude Recreation.
Oh my!
I'm also a member of Black's Beach Bears down in Black's Beach in San Diego, and a member of Young Nudist America, who are some of the co-sponsors of my show at the Hollywood Improv. So yeah.
So everybody has to be naked
At the private resort shows. It started off at the Improvs. My general improv shows are, I've done so many. I've done the Big Ben of Comedy. I've done Wild Ass Comedy Party. I did Championship Comedy, which is pro wrestling and stand-up comedy. We had Rob Van Dam and WWE wrestlers coming out and doing stand-up. But for the nudist shows at the Improv, no. The audience doesn't get naked. The comedians don't get naked. It's just all very pro-nudist. So we talk about resorts and events and cruises and give away prizes and all this kind of stuff.
Why did you join the society?
You gotta hang your hat on something in this life, and everyone kind of fights for something. Ever since I was a little kid, I always felt like nude isn't lewd. I mean, why can't we be naked having this conversation right now? What's the problem? Why? You as a woman, you know, have you ever thought about like shirts and skins? Why can't you take your top off? If you do, it's illegal. Well, yeah, but you realize you don't have the right to, even if you wanted to? If you did, you'd get arrested. Is that fair? We could be topless.
I
you don't even think about it because society has programmed you to a certain way where you don't think about these things. But I'm telling you, as a human being, we all do. I feel like we should have the right to, you know, there's a difference between being naked and like jacking off or like trying to hump each other as opposed to just being naked for the sake of being naked. We're born naked.
Well, there's a city, I believe, in San Francisco that you can actually walk around nude, right?
There's a beach, and they have events where they look the other way for nudity. But overall, it's a myth that you can just walk around naked all the time. Like, they'll do events and stuff like for Gay Pride Parade or like this leather festival where you can be naked and they'll look the other way, but you couldn't just go up there on any random Tuesday and go naked.
So if you want to become a nudist, how do you get involved with that? Like, how do you...
Well, first you get into my van and you take my oils and you rub me up really good.
Not joking about this part.
That's how John became one.
Oh, wow, John, I'm so sorry. I can see why you're in your situation. Okay.
I beat all the confidence out of him with my giant pecker. But no, it's something like some people get it, some people don't. Some people feel really good about it. And I've dated a lot of nudists. The last one I dated was a nudist activities coordinator for a resort. And if you're thinking that like they're all gross and disgusting and whatever, no, there's a lot of really hot, sexy looking nude folk.
And... okay.
Not that it matters. Like the whole point of it is that it's not supposed to matter.
And how did you get into comedy? Like how did you get started?
How did I get started into stand-up?
Yes.
Well, when I decided I was going to go into it and do something different, I'm actually looking for a picture of nudists, just to give you an idea from one of the shows we did. There's no pecker.
Okay, can you, I guess take a picture of that, can you?
Sure.
Okay.
Or you can send you the
I'm showing her a picture of various comedians from one of our nudist resort show, so you can see butts and.
I was actually in that picture, by the way.
Yeah, he was.
I was dressed.
But yeah, it's just fun.
I
But
requested the audience.
I got into out here in LA. I don't know if you ever heard. There's the World Naked Bike Ride every year, where hundreds of naked people just bike ride through LA with a police escort. And actually, tomorrow there's a 5-mile nude run in Colton. So once you're plugged in, there's tons of events going on all the time. That's my girlfriend from the last nudist run. She went topless with body paint on.
Oh, okay. But you're not naked.
No, that was at the end. I threw my clothes on real quick, yeah. But anywho, so stand-up, I got into it just for the hell of it, just for the fun of it, and just to do something different and crazy. And once you get that adrenaline rush from the audience, and you know that you're good at it, and when it comes natural, and you can just... I was looking at a sign down here that was advertising trips to Turkey, and I was telling John... I don't like traveling, and I've never felt like there was a good reason to travel. There's a sign right down here that says, their advertisement for you to go to Turkey is to see the sunset. Like, every advertisement is always something that you can see right here. Skiing, snowboarding. Think about any, go to Nigeria, go to Africa, go to Switzerland. It's always like Hawaii. Everyone's like, oh, go to Hawaii, go to Why? So you can have drinks on the beach? I can have drinks on the beach here. What's the big freaking deal? They have a palm tree? What is it? We got to go to Hawaii because, what? It's sand and a drink. You can do it here. So when you're a little offbeat like that, that's kind of why you gravitate towards stand-up. So you can just rant and rave about this stuff on stage and,
And what was your favorite or your best time doing comedy? Your favorite moment so far in your career?
John has a suggestion. What do you think my suggestion is?
Me.
Oh, doing something with you? I had a really good set. I had a really great set in Brea recently because...
At the Brea Improv?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Oh, okay, I've been there.
Because I'm getting more confident with my... I've always been confident on stage, but there's a stand-up persona and then there's real life. And when you can start to blur the two, that's when magic happens. And I'm starting to get a lot more confident about... I used to poke fun, for example, nudism. I used to poke fun of nudists. And I would tell stories about those nudists. And now I'm starting to personify it because that's who I am. So I'm coming out of the closet, so to say, as a nudist on stage. And I told a story about the World Naked Bike Ride. The truth is, when I went riding last year, my junk fell asleep. So my dick and balls fell asleep on the bike, and at the first stopping station, I got off, and I turned, because I'm trying to, say it doesn't have to be sexual or lewd or anything. So here I am, I'm naked, everyone's naked. I get off my bike, I turn my back to the audience, to the people on their bikes, and I'm shaking my junk, trying to get it to, So, and then I realized what it looks like. It looks like I'm whacking off. So then I turn around and I'm like, no, it's not what it looks. I look like Monkey Boy who can't handle all the naked people. I gotta go squirt. So I told that story on stage and I closed the show. Then I got this huge ovation and stuff.
God.
And I was being real because that really happened. And that's the beauty of stand-up. When you can talk about real things that happen to you instead of just,
I always laugh at life. Life is funny.
You have to.
I mean, so much fucked up shit has happened to me. If I don't laugh, I would really need fucking Prozac.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the beautiful thing about stand-up. Stand-up comedians aren't the life of the party. We're the weirdo kids sitting in the corner. We're the ones who are looking at everybody else. And we have all these crazy messed up thoughts. And when else would we get to share them,
Yeah.
I do this Andy Kaufman type bit when I'm on stage where I always say it's my birthday and it's not. I'm always like, it's my birthday! And last night I was at the Ontario Improv and I took a drink of water and I said, don't forget it's my birthday, to get a cheap pop, and I take a drink. And I go, what should I do for my birthday? And this girl yells out, get laid! And I must have did 7 minutes ranting about, oh, it's that easy, huh? Oh, okay, well then I'll get laid tomorrow and the next night. What do? Just pick a random woman? So I chose somebody in the audience and I stared at her really awkwardly. And I was like, well, lucky you then. Looks like it's you and me tonight. And everyone's giggling and shit about the awkwardness.
So, you're pretty funny. And then you have a heart, right. I'm just trying to, because this is a lot of information I'm processing.
I give you my headshot so you can look
at it. Exactly. But you're also doing a horror film too.
Yes. And I'm launching a podcast, and I'm doing a comic book. I try to stay busy.
All right. Podcast, where can people find that podcast? Is it some of your comedy stylings?
Yeah, well, it's called No Pants Cast, nopantscast.com.
So there's no pants, everybody that's on there. Okay, ladies, well, go. Where's the website?
Oh, lots of women love this. My co-host is a woman. She's a little person comedian, actually. She did a blog about me taking her to a nudist resort and how it made her feel good and appreciated. And being a little person, people always stare. Here she is at a nude resort, naked. Nobody was staring. Everyone just treated her like a person. So, all joking aside, it's a sweet thing. It really is. And it's great for kids. Nudist resorts, when you go to places that have second and third generation nudist kids, they are less likely to go have premarital sex because they don't have that curiosity about dirty places and naughty parts. They're like, oh, I've seen it. I know what that's all about.
Are you a second and third generation nudist?
No, but I'm looking forward to having naked kids. That's how they come out.
And do you have a website for your naked pants? Where can people find it?
Nopantscast.com.
Okay.
I also
That's
have
for the podcast.
Yes. I also have championshipcomedy.com about the pro wrestling and stand-up project that we have. We're releasing a 6-episode set that never aired on Spike TV, even though they shook my hand and said it would. So we will release that on DVD. I have timchizmar.com for information about me. The horror movie is called Naked Alien Massacre. It's about a pretty conservative girl who falls in love with a nudist.
I see the naked.
Do you see a theme?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go off to this nudist resort, and they find out that there are aliens at the resort in the woods. And you know how the Predator had heat vision?
Yeah.
My aliens have closed vision, so the only way to stay alive is to be naked. If you wear clothes, they see your clothes and come
And
kill
who's
you.
producing this? Is this by Vivid? No, this is a joke.
Yeah. No. I see, but that's my argument. Like in America, if you hear nudity, you immediately think sex. In America, the only times you're naked is to take a shower or to have sex. And the truth is, you can do lots of stuff naked. You can do naked yoga. You can go for a walk naked. You can ride a bike naked. You can just be naked.
I don't like. I once dated a guy who has conversation with me going, if I could walk around like he wanted to be a nudist, I'm like, I would not. It wasn't even up for conversation. I was like, no, I would never go to a nudist resort.
Oh, see, I'm just not.
What
What are you afraid of? What do you think's gonna happen?
Nothing,
It's gonna be an orgy. Some guys are gonna jump you.
No, I just really not feel comfortable. Me myself personally.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I mean, it's not up for everybody, but you know, we enjoy it. And it's silly. Like at this one resort, they have a cactus maze, and I always laugh at like, oh, that's great. Let's have a cactus maze at a nudist resort. Pricks for the pricks, you know? Like it's just ridiculous. I mean, who wants to get that? That's not good.
Okay, and when are you going to be filming the nudist alien horror film?
Well, I just got done shooting zombies versus strippers for Full Moon. So I was in that, and
Where can people find that at?
well, Full Moon's going to be, I don't think it's going to have a theatrical premiere or anything. I think it'll go straight to DVD, so probably through fullmoon.com, something like that.
Okay.
But that was fun, and my movie, we're in pre-production right now, so we'll probably shoot it in a few months, and then we'll have a small theatrical opening like New York, LA, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably do some kind of direct-to-DVD kind of thing, just to get it out there.
Okay, no problem. And give us your weekly lineup and where people can find you at. And then I think I might make your improv show if I can.
Good, you should. You totally should. Meet some really fun people. I am going to be this Friday. I'll be at the Hollywood Improv at midnight for Nudist Comedy.
Okay.
And
With John Smilowitz.
With John Smilowitz and Heather Schmidt, who's great, and all the people I book have performed naked at my nudist resort shows, or have been at the nudist resort shows.
Cool.
There's another one. Who's the other one with us this time? Oh, Kevin LaHaye. Kevin LaHaye is a really funny guy, a really great guy.
Kevin Hay, okay.
LaHaye. And then I'm at the Irvine Improv the first Tuesday of next month.
Is that your regular thing, like every Tuesday?
Like every first Tuesday of the month, I'm at the Irvine Improv, and then every other month I'm in Brea, every month Ontario, every month Hollywood. I mean, this is what we do. We mentioned the military tour. I'm doing a weekend at the Comedy Spot in Scottsdale, Arizona. I mean, it's my career, so it's just what I do. You've got goosebumpies on your legs.
Yeah, it's a little bit cold. Where can people find you if they want to book you for acting? Because I know you're an actor as well.
Yeah. Even though I hate
Twitter,
acting.
Your Twitter, your Facebook.
I just walked off of a Groundlings class today.
What's a Groundlings class?
Groundlings is like a training ground for improvisational comedy. Well, not always just comedy, but it's a stepping stone to the Saturday Night Live type of thing.
Yeah.
And I fucking hated it. I sat through a preview class. I went to the advanced class. I went through 2 classes. I don't like people telling me what to do because I'm a writer and a producer and stuff. And
You've achieved so much.
I don't like somebody telling me what's funny and what's not, and giving me rules to follow. And I'm like, motherfucker, I just got paid Thursday to headline the Improv. Who are you to tell me what's funny? You know. Anyway. So I stabbed him in his eye, and he saw things my way.
All right, so give us we want everybody, whoever can stalk you, give us your Facebook, Twitter.
All right. Look me up, Tim Chizmar, Chizmar, Tim Chizmar. Google me, Facebook me, Twitter me. Yeah, baby, Twitter on my face. Twitter sounds so dirty, doesn't it? Twitter on my Facebook.
Start a website for the love of God, putyourpantsontim.com.
Yeah.
Show me your MySpace, Twitter on my Facebook.
Ew.
It's awful. But yeah, just look me up. That would be awesome. And please tune into the podcast if you want to hear interviews with celebrities, wrestlers, actors, comedians, and then half the show is done without any pants on.
Okay, I might be able to, I'll have to talk to our co-editor, but try and link up at least your comedy with clothes, and I can link that up with this article, but I'm not sure about the pants off.
You can gladly appear on his No Pants Cast. I'll say that on his behalf.
Oh, yeah, thank you. All right, this is.
He's your representation. He's your nudist representation. This is your nudist Asian right here.
Thank you very much. This is Lucky Smith signing off.